Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Dee and this is Keeping Up with Dee, and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down there and join this family. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. You know I love you so much. Thank you for clicking this video today. So guys, without further ado, let's get straight to the video. So let's start with why. Why am I not gaining weight? If you're trying to gain weight and you're not gaining weight, ask yourself why. Why are you not gaining weight? So as for me, why I used not to gain weight is because I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a realistic plan of how I wanted to gain weight, and I think that's the main reason why I never used to gain weight. You guys, I used to be 35 kilograms at 21 years old. I used to be that 5 kgs, and please don't come for me. I was that tiny, and I remember there was a time I wanted to donate blood and they told me I can't because I'm underweight. And I used to feel so bad that I can't get, and I used to eat, I don't know what was not working. But now when I realized what I was not doing, I developed a plan. You have to develop a plan of how you're going to gain weight, and I'm going to break it down for you guys on a plan that you can use to gain weight. So the first step is to know why. Why are you not gaining weight? Is it your habit? Is it what you're eating? Is it what you do for a living? Because that also can affect your weight gain journey. Or is it a condition you have? Do you have a sickness or something? Like, you have to know why you're not gaining weight so that you can start working from there. For me, why I was not gaining weight is because I never used to eat a lot and well. I never used to have appetite, like a stable appetite. I never used to have a stable appetite. I used to eat some days, then I go like 3 days without eating something strong. I just never had good appetite. But now when I started my weight gain journey, I forced myself to having an appetite. You have to force yourself. If it's not coming naturally, just force yourself. You have to have appetite. When it comes to weight gain, you have to eat. You have to eat. Step number 2 is, what are you eating? Now I'm going to break it down to you guys what I used to eat and what I think worked for me that time that I was on my weight gain journey. So I've even written down things that I used to eat for you guys, things that I still eat since I'm still on the journey, that would help you gain weight faster. First of all, gaining weight is all about gaining a lot of calories. So it's obvious that you're supposed to eat foods that are very rich in calories. That's the whole point. And foods that are very rich in calories are proteins. Proteins, my guy. I used to not eat a lot of proteins that time, but now when I started my journey, I started incorporating a lot of proteins in my meals. Like, if you're trying to gain weight, please, you have to eat proteins, whether you like it or not. Just add proteins to almost every meal that you eat. When I say protein, I don't only mean meat. Many people think when I say, oh, me, I'm on a protein diet, they think namanisha I eat beef or chicken every day. No, there are a lot of proteins. There are plant proteins and animal proteins. Even beans are proteins. Beans, ndengus proteins. Just look for foods that have protein and incorporate them in almost every meal that you take, even breakfast. Make sure you have proteins. Now, this is how I used to take my proteins. In the morning, I used to prepare smoothies, and in those smoothies I used to make sure there's a lot of milk. Milk is rich in protein, so I used to put milk and honey and bananas are also good if you're trying to build your body muscle. And also I used to put, what else would I, nuts. One thing you need to put in your smoothies if you're going to try the smoothie method is nuts. Ground nuts, cashew nuts, any type of nuts. Just try and eat as many nuts as you can. Nuts really help in weight gaining, please. I used to buy like nuts in bulk and then blend them together with my milk and bananas in the morning, and that would keep me full till almost midday. Then after that I would eat a lunch that has a lot of proteins. Now I'm just going to give you guys, I'm not going to tell you of course what I used to eat lunchtime, what I used to eat for dinner, because of course I didn't have somewhere where I wrote all down all my meals the way they followed each other, and of course they were changing day by day. So I'm just going to tell you guys foods that you can eat that are very rich in calories. So number one, red meat. This is very common. People eat red meat. And guys, you don't even have to eat like a kg of meat. You just need to have, even like a quarter kg of meat is even a lot. You can eat it twice if you are a comrade like me. I used to buy quarter kg. It's around 150 shillings or 100 shillings depending on where you're buying it, and divide it by two. As when I cook, I would separate it to two, then I eat it at two different times. Yeah, you don't have to eat a lot of red meat. You just have to eat some red meat, which has, it's very rich in proteins. And the soup, the bone soup also, make sure you eat that. Another thing that is very rich in calories is milk. I've mentioned that. Nuts. And on your smoothies, make sure you add honey on your smoothies. It's very good. And another thing that is rich in calories are potatoes. For starch, make sure you eat a lot of, I used to eat potatoes. Guy, I used to cook potatoes, fried potatoes, chips potatoes. I used to make a stew of potatoes. I used to eat anything potato. I never used to eat kina ugali rice a lot, because those are carbs, and carbs are going to add weight to the wrong places, my dear. If you eat a lot of carbs, you're going to get fat. Sikatai, uta get fat, but you'll get fat on the wrong places. A lot of carbs are deposited on the upper body, so you're going to have mataya and a big stomach, and that is not what we're trying to do. We are trying to gain weight in the right places. So make sure you avoid a lot of carbs. Kina ugali, rice, especially chapatis, guys. Wheat. When you mix wheat and oil, my guy, you're going to get these tires. That extra fat around your stomach, it's going to come, and it's going to come real quick. So avoid a lot of carbs and focus on proteins, please. Another thing that I used to, what else? I used to take white meat once in a while, because of course it's not advisable to keep on eating red meat, but just make sure that you eat. My emphasis, actually this whole video is about me telling you how you're supposed to eat a lot of proteins. Take those protein shakes, take those protein powders. Of course protein powders work really quick, but now they are very expensive. If you're a comrade, you can't afford protein powder every day. So I would advise the foods that are rich in protein. Step 3 is a plan. You have to plan when you're going to be eating. You can't say I'm going to have a protein meal, but I'm only going to eat in the morning. Then you starve yourself the whole day, then you eat at night. No, you have to have a good plan, like separate your meals and stick to that schedule. If you eat a lot of proteins in the morning, then you eat again at 12, then you eat at 6, please stick to that, and your body is going to adapt to that. Have a plan. Don't just start eating every time you're eating proteins. You're going to become extremely big, and you're not going to like that. Then you'll start going to the gym. So the other thing that you need to do now after you have started gaining weight. Now what do we do? What I did is I started doing a 3-day workout routine, 3 days a week. I chose randomly 3 days a week to be working out, because now you're going to start growing those muscle, but you need to direct the food to the right places. If using layman's language, I'm not a scientist or a professional or something, but you need to direct your food to the right places. What I used to do is, since I wanted to grow my lower body, thighs and butts, I used to do workouts that will help. You see, when you start googling workouts and you see those workouts that help build the thighs and butt, just do those, and then plan yourself to be doing specific workouts for the butt and for the thighs. Don't do other. First of all, if you're trying to gain weight, I don't know why you're doing cardio. No one should lie to you. No one should lie to you that you're supposed to be doing cardio. Because you are here to gain weight, just your workout routine should have lists or minimal cardio workouts. Don't do cardio if you're trying to gain weight, because you're just going 5 steps forward, 10 steps backwards. So don't do cardio if you're trying to gain weight. So make sure you do workouts for your lower body and upper body that are not cardio if you're trying to direct your food to the right places. So I guess that's basically everything I did to gain weight. And now that I've gained weight, I feel comfortable in my skin and in my body, and I feel less intimidated about my body size and comparing it to my age. Now I'm a bit my age size, if that makes sense. And if this works for you, well and good. If it doesn't, don't come for me. This is simply what I did. I decided to share that. And yeah, that's it. Other people use the gym method, which is a long shot and needs a lot of consistency. But if it works for you, you can use the gym method where you just work out to gain weight. But also it's going to need you to do the eating. So please, if you're just trying to gain weight, just go for the protein and calories method. You're going to gain weight. I gained a lot of, I used to be 30, 38, what was it, 38, 35. I used to juggle around there, 38, 35 kgs. Right now I'm not going to say my weight, but I'm gone. I added like more than 15 kgs, and I'm still going. I'm still not yet to where I'm going, but I'm still going. And yeah, so make sure you follow that routine if you're trying to gain some weight, and you're not going to be disappointed if your body accepts it. But if your body rejects it, you can always try other methods. So that's all for today, guys. This has been an amazing time with you guys, sharing my weight gain journey. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends who are struggling to gain weight. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Bye.